big change in this RV program where people can cut their RV expenses by 50% or more. This is like a lifeline for those that are trying to live on the cheap in their RV. Think about it. We're in Florida, actually in the Tampa Bay area, the larger Tampa Bay area. It's in the 70s. It's gorgeous. We're a few miles from the beach and we're paying $0 per night. I'm Tom.
And I'm Cheri.
And we're EnjoyTheJourney.Life. I'm calling BS on high prices. I mean, prices have gone up everywhere. I mean, groceries, insurance, healthcare. I shouldn't even mention that one, but is RVing even more expensive? Well, I'm calling BS on high RV prices, and even here in Florida, you can save money. This is more controversial than driving around in your RV with the propane turned on. I'm talking about 1,000 Trails. Yes, 1,000 Trails membership. We've talked about this before, but it's changed a lot. And I know some people love it or hate it. And I'm going to get into the parts that people love and hate, but they just made a huge change in their memberships that I think is making it possible for people that RV a lot. Maybe you're not full-time, or you want to be full-time, but you're doing half the year, or 200 days a year, 300 days a year, whatever it is. But if you are in the, like, I want to camp a lot more, or I do camp a lot and I'm trying to save money, you've looked at 1,000 Trails before, and for whatever reason you're like, nah, that's okay, I'll pass. Well, they made a huge change. That huge change is you no longer have to buy your membership or finance this huge outlay of cash. It could have been $5,000, $10,000, or a lot more than that. We actually bought a used membership, and you don't even have to do that anymore. It is a simple 1 or 2 year agreement when you sign up at a certain amount, and it can be cheap, like low. You know, there's a down payment, like maybe $500, $750, something like that. And I'll make it really easy for you. I'm going to share our personal contact, Jacob, actually down below, and you can just set up a fast, appointment with him. He'll explain everything if you're interested in this. But payments again are like as low as $130, $140 a month on the first package, and the big packages that give you access to the most parks are even under $300 a month, I believe. And my contact Jacob has promised me, and you guys can let me know if he doesn't, but he's promised me that he will give you the absolute best price on one of these new membership packages. And I think just now it's just so cool that they have this available, and you guys can jump right into these high-end packages that, oh man, thousands and thousands of RVers before you have paid a lot more money for. And then you can just use it, for a year or two, renew it if you want to, and if you decide you don't want it, you just don't renew. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, camping can be expensive. If you just figure $50 a night, and that is $1,500 a month right there. And if you're making payments for a camping membership that has all the campgrounds that Thousand Trails does, they have hundreds of them all over the country, and you can go park to park in one of these packages that's less than $300 a month and get all of your camping covered. And I know some of you that are already members, or you've tried it out in the past and you're not members now, whatever, you're like, oh wait, you're not sharing everything. Trust me, I'm gonna talk about the challenges, but I don't think they're all bad. So but stick around, I'm gonna talk about that too. Think about it. We're in Florida, actually in the Tampa Bay area, the larger Tampa Bay area. It's in the 70s. It's gorgeous. We're a few miles from the beach. And we're paying $0 per night. I mean, I know technically that doesn't work out that way necessarily, but it's just nice to know that, you know, we can stay as long as we want, up to the full 3 weeks. That's a part of our package. And then we're moving to another spot. So you never get tired of, you know, your background, but it's slower travel. Slower travel actually saves you money because you're traveling, you know, a lot less. If you're traveling every 3 weeks, for example, you're spending a lot less in fuel as well. Many of these parks have amenities, things that you might like. They've got dog areas, walking areas, community rooms, activities. This particular one had, I think it's pretty much every Wednesday, they have like a social hour where there's free food, even alcoholic beverages if you want to partake. And there's a swimming pool. Some of them have hot tubs, workout rooms, just a lot of different things. Oh, laundry facilities. And it's all, you know, in an enclosed area, and lots of people that want to socialize, again, with these different activities. Now, some of the nicer parks, like, in the Keys, I say nicer, maybe that's not the right word to use, but they do charge a $20 per night premium. So you might get faced with that. But those are some of the nicest. I've stayed at many that are $0. Actually, this particular park is what I would consider one of the ones that's not like a nicer, quote unquote, nicer park. And it's kind of cool because some are and some are not, you know, and that's some of the criticism. You know, I'll just mention that the booking system can be a little bit clunky. There's lots of rules about different things, and so you can call in if you're having trouble with something. I just want to stop walking so we can have this view for the rest of the video. Not everywhere has a great view, and you just take it with, you know, I love a great view, but I'm not retired. I'm still working, so I'm working full-time during the day. So if I'm not looking outside at a beautiful water view or mountain view and I'm just working, it's not that big a deal. But for some of you, you may not want this view. This view is really nice. Actually, again, $0 additional camping fees per night. My advice is to treat it like a game. You know, don't make like these challenges like, oh, this is terrible, this isn't working. You know, if you go to sign up for a particular park you want, it's not available, you just go to the next one. Oh, if that's not available, you just go to another one. And here in Florida, there are so many available, and I'm gonna share a tip right now that you're gonna want to know, because this is critical for getting the parks you want. The hack is to know your booking window, and that can be 120 days, 150 days, or 180 days, depending on the three premium packages that they have now. And what you want to do in order to get a high demand campsite like Florida can be in the first quarter of the year is to, at midnight Central Time in the US, like 12:01 or 12 midnight and 1 second, get on and book for your next site. That's when all the availability updates and you can get in. That's a hack that has been shared with me, and I know a lot of people do that to make sure they get in. I know it sounds silly to do that, but I like to save money. I'll do a few hacks again, make it a game, and you know, you can save money and enjoy beautiful weather like this here in Florida. So we hope to see you down here in Florida this year, or hope you're staying warm this winter, whether it's Florida or anywhere. But thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and for our next video you can click right over here.